Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is National Sports Loader here, and welcome back to a brand new video here. As tonight, I'm going to do my 2023 Ampol State of Origin Game 1 preview here as well. And if you guys are brand new to the channel as well, please give a like and subscribe to the channel as well for more loaded content there coming in the near future as well. And you will not be disappointed there for more loaded content there coming in the near future there. So as always, we're going to go through the team list over here as well for both of the Origin sides that has been announced this morning at 8 or either 11 a.m. So yeah, so we're going to go through the Queensland side here first. So a fullback here we've got Rich Walsh on the wings there, Simon Cobbo there, and Murray Talangi in the centres there, Valentine Holmes and Hamisho Tabai Fido in halves there, Cameron Munster and Delly Cherry Evans there for captain in the four pack there. Thomas Flegler there making his debut there for Queensland there as well. Actually, no, I think he's made his debut last year, or it might be his first ever debut this series this year. I'm just going to look if he has. Oh, he has. Yeah. Okay. Yep, he has. Last year. Yep. Okay, so he's going to be starting number 8 there for the Maroons. Number 9 there is Benjamin Hunt there, which I'm a little bit shocked that Harry Grant is not starting on there as well. So Lindsay Collins is at number 10, which is pretty decent there as well. David Fafita there is no brain as well in the back rows there, since Felice Kafuzi is out and injured there for during the Dolphins and Storm game. Tom Gilbert there is in the back row there as well, and Patrick Harrigan is still locked as well. Is also a no-brainer there, since he was I think he was the second best player there for Queensland, but in my opinion, he was the best ever player there for Queensland last series there. At number 14, the utility bench there, Harry Grant, Tino Fasimilero there for number 15 has been dropped as well, since he has not been the best at his form as what he was there from last series there, in my opinion there as well. Rim Cotter is also on the bench as well for number 16, and finally for number 17 there is Jai Arrow. And for the 18-man replacement as well is Tom Deaton there, and Christian Walsh is in the reserves as well, which I'm kind of shocked. I would have expected maybe Walsh to be somewhere there throughout the 1 through 17, but yeah, nah. It looks like the Thomas Flegler is at number 8, and it's not a bad option. Yeah. I reckon he's going to go pretty strong as well on the runs that he can be carried there with Benjamin Hunt as well, and alongside with Collins there, who can be aggressive there as well throughout, as himself there being a workhorse as well throughout the defense that he can make, the tackles, the hit ups that he can punch up there as well throughout the middle there as well. So yeah, him and Flegler, they're going to do a lot of work as well. And yeah, we'll see on how that goes as well. For Tom Gilbert there, I believe this will be his first ever Origin game there as well to debut. I believe. I don't think he's played last year. Oh no. Oh, he has. Last year. Yep. Oh, my bad. Yep. So this will be his first ever his second game there. Tom Gilbert there. My bad, and apologies for the stat there, lads. But yeah, nah. Tom Gilbert there. I reckon he's going to go pretty good there in the back rows as well. He's been mostly playing a lot as well throughout the whole season, so we'll see on how that goes. Carrigan, you can play him in the front rows as well, but it's pretty obvious that he stays a lock there for me, since as I mentioned before, he's everywhere there, a locked as well throughout the offloads there. the hit-ups there, the post-contact meters that he can make throughout the middle as well to make those tackle breaks there, the line breaks there for the Maroons as well. And yeah, I got him there as well. The hammer. In the sense there, I thought he was going to be on the wing there, but yeah, Murray Talangi, I mean, he was pretty good, despite the Cowboys getting absolutely just humiliated there against the West Tigers. I reckon he hasn't been that bad. But last series, Talangi, he just didn't look like he was ready for Origin. He looked like he was under pressure with the amount of errors he was making as well. So I would rather the hammer on the wing as well. But yeah, we'll see on how that goes there. With the hammer as well. He has played great in the centers there before last season there with the Cowboys. So yeah, he doesn't go that badly in the centers there. So we'll see what happens there. Holmes in the centers there. I know that he hasn't had the great season, but to be honest, I mean he hasn't been that bad. But he's coming off from getting absolutely just palm off there from Salvatore, just make himself his little bitch there as well. So to come back from that and to prove everyone wrong in game one, oh boy, he has got a lot of weight under his shoulders there as well. So yeah, a lot of sweat there going out there in the field as well throughout full nerves there, but he can make a couple of combos there as well with some combo there, speed, and also the footwork that he can make as well. And if Holmes can manage to find the space as well, which it's going to be harder against Brian Toho, which he is a very hard man there to get through by. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. But yeah, boy, especially with Josh Okai there, a lot of experience as well in the backline there as well for the Blues. And speaking about that, we're going to go through the Blues. But before we mention that, Walsh, a fullback. Now I know that there was going to be a time that he was about to get ready as well for Queensland, but in my opinion, lately without Reynolds, I know there's Cherry Evans in there, but defensively by himself there, there's just too much there as well on highball there as well that he can not manage to take, but in attack, he can be good there as well. But I mean, he can have his good games and also his bad games. So, I mean, I won't be surprised if he does spark into this game as well. But he is still young. Apologies for that, but we will have to wait and see on that. So yeah, he can work there in the centers as well with our Holmes and also with the Hammond as well. But we'll see what happens as well. He's got a couple there on the wing there, and yeah, we'll see what happens there. Now, for the Blues, for a team list as well, I'm going to go through it right now. So for our captain there, it is James Tedeschi there, a fullback there on the wings there. It is Brian Toho there, and Josh Okai. The Fox has returned as well in the centers there. Latrell Mitchell there, and Tommy Turbo has come back there as well after being injured there from last series as well. Jerome Luai there is still in the number 6 with Nathan Cleary as well, a halfback. In the fullback there, Tavila Pena Jr. there is going to debut as well for the Blues for the first time there with Apisai Coruscant. Payne Haas is in number 10 as well in the front row. And he has got himself there a record as well, Tyson Brazil. Hudson Young there as well, will debut there as well in the back rows there. Isaiah Yo is also a no-brainer as well. The same thing with Patrick Carrigan there. One of our top 5 best players as well, and possibly our second best player there as well in the Origin series there. give himself there throughout the middle as well. He's going to help us to get a great field position as well. If the back row is there, they're not pumping it as well, and to get us out of our own half there as well. So yeah, he not only can get out of our own half as well. He's been showing a lot of great ball skill there as well, especially with Nathan Cleary as well. So we'll see what happens there. Which I'm confident, him and Cleary throughout the inside balls there as well are going to kill the Queensland Maroon side as well, since they do have a couple of young forwards as well. But for a bench there in the utility spot as well, which I'm quite surprised, is Junior Bolo. I don't know why he's in the utility spot there, but I'll tell you why in sec. Cameron Murray there at number 15. Liam Martin. Now, I get he was great last season, and I get, he's been going through injuries, and I know I shouldn't have been, I shouldn't be going harsh on him, but I know he has experience. But throughout the whole Origin series, in my view, he's been average, and he hasn't done that much with the minutes that he has been given there. Maybe it's the minutes that he has been given that is probably letting him down there, and just not like showing much more potential. But the minutes that he has been given there from last season, from what I saw, yeah, nah. Like, I don't think he deserves to be in the orange squad. It just doesn't make sense to me, in my opinion. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But I just reckon he's just going to get a couple of minutes there. Probably about maybe about 16 or over 10 minutes left to go, and he's just going to make a couple of hit ups in that. So, yeah, I don't expect him to do anything special impact wise. So, yeah, don't get your high hopes there for Lee Martin as well, off from the bench. So, yeah, I don't know why he's there. Nicholas Hines, I don't know why he's in number 17. He should be in the utility spot there, which is quite weird there from Freddie. So I don't know what smoke pack that Freddie was taking as well, but at least he's in the squad there as well, which I'm happy. But I should be in the utility spot there. For the 18 man there, Seb Cryan, once again, I don't know why he's here. He doesn't deserve to be here. He's not ready for Origin level, in my opinion. Other options there, I would put in Matthew Bird in there, Nathan Mann there, or either Jack Wine there, since he was absolutely just incredible there for us there in last series as well, especially along with Matthew Burton. So yeah, it doesn't make sense that Crichton is back in the squad there as well. And yeah, I don't know why he's there. Stefano Yuta Kamanu, yeah, once again, like a young prop there. Like I don't know why, like players maybe like I know like Tavita Totola, maybe David Clemmer. I don't know why he's in there. Stefano Yuta Kamanu. I know he had a potential smoky back in 2021, but has he shown enough? Maybe I just feel like he's been rushed a little bit there, Stefano Yuta Kamai. But I can understand that there's not many great options there as well. That Freddie doesn't believe that I can work with the squad as well. So I mean, if that is his case, then fair enough. But yeah, in my opinion, yeah, the bench and the reserves there, especially the 18 man as well, is quite odd, and that's the only weak spot as well for the Blues. Now we're going to explain the big elephant in the room as well. A lot of people have been shocked about that as well. Has been to be the Pangajoon as well, debuting as well in number 8. Now, when I first heard of this, I thought to myself, what the fuck is Freddie doing? I just don't think that this is going to be a great starting road as well for Penga Junior. But when I thought about it, not only he can play prop, he has been playing in multiple positions there. He plays in back row there as well for the Broncos, and obviously for the Panthers, and obviously some games as well for the Bulldogs. But he has also played lock there as well for the Bulldogs there as well. So yeah, he can play in multiple positions there as well. So I reckon if you're going to think about it in that way, and he was pretty decent there as well against Tino Fasumalori and David Fafita when he came up against the Titans there recently. So yeah, I reckon he has the strength as well to grab that momentum there as well, and just to really burst for a hold there. So we'll see what happens there as well. He is up against Thomas Flegler there, and obviously an experienced prop as well, Collins as well. So we'll see what happens as well. Queensland do have a couple of experience as well in the 4-pack there, but he will be faced up against David Fafita as well once again. So yeah. For Tosin Brazil, I'm happy that he's backed as well. With the experience that he can bring as well, through the hard work, he has been trying to do that for Newcastle. No matter how bad the Knights are on form, I just reckon, his defense there has been amazing there, and he does the job there for me to make it back into the squad as well. And obviously, the hard runs that he can make as well. For Hudson Young, he can really be a great chaser as well, off from the grubbers as well. So Luai, if he flops his game, I reckon the Hines is going to be a number 6, and I reckon that either Matthew Burton need to come in a number 14 as well. And I reckon if Luai plays shit in this game, well, I reckon goodbye. See you later, and never ever put on a Blues jersey ever again. So yeah, this is it, and this is his final ever chance here to prove that he can play in a Blues jersey here during Luai. So yeah, the big pressure is on him, and yeah, the Fox returning, and obviously Latrell Mitchell with that combination, and also that great relationship, that they can make as well, which it should have been picked there for last year. Which if Joshua Carr and Latrell Mitchell were to play, in game 3, then I reckon we could have won that game there for sure. But Tommy Turbo, now a lot of people have been having massive concerns about his fitness there. Now when he puts on a blue shirt as well, I just reckon the Fred Filler is going to work with him as well to make sure that his body there, his speed as well, and the ball that he does receive there, he's going to absolutely just put on the acceleration as well, and just to get the turbo in as well, and just to absolutely just like munch over like players like Holmes, the Hammer there as well, and he's going to absolutely just like eating up the backline there for Queensland, especially Rich Walsh. So yeah, good luck catching him there as well, and Latrell Mitchell there in the senses as well, or should I say Trellevision, as what he loves to call himself as well. So yeah, we'll see what happens there as well with Latrell Mitchell there. But the strength and the combination that he has brought in there, also with Josh Okada, not only in the World Cup but also in the past as well, and also the winning try there that he has won as well when he was a bit overweight there in game 3 there as well against Queensland there. I snuck on same there as well. Man, like he still shows his strength as well throughout the games as well, especially against Parramatta when he intercepted the ball there, from Virginia Bolo. So Holmes, Hammer, Cobo Moritalangi, good luck because you got lots of higher strength and tough backline to compete against, especially Brian Tohor. He's been amazing as well. The run meters that he's been received as well, and obviously he's one of the hardest rate, one of the hardest blokes there to get past as well. And um, yeah, nah, he's gonna be absolutely just unstoppable there as well. And yeah, he's just gonna be making those take breaks as well. And he has been having those amazing combinations there with Jerome Lewis as well, with the crossfield kicks there as well. Also up there in North Queensland there as well. When we put on 50 on them there as well. So yeah, for James Tedesco, some people say Dylan Edwards. Now I know I've been saying so many times that Dylan Edwards will be the future fullback for New South Wales, but I don't reckon the time is now. Tedesco, the reason why he hasn't been playing that great is because of the team around him at the Roosters. Now, the team around them, the back line, the footwork that he can bring as well, and the inside passes that he can make as well for Tommy Turbo, or either for the back rollers there as well, or either for the four pack there, is absolutely just incredible there. And I reckon if he can bring that in the game there as well as of usual, I reckon that the Queensland backline there is going to get absolutely just dominated as well. So if we can, play our usual Origin game there as what we were back in 2021, in 2020, in 2029, in 2019 as well, then I reckon it's just going to be some classy Blues footy as well. Then, and I reckon we're going to see us here to win by 30 plus as well at Adelaide as well. So yeah, for my tips here, I'm going to go for my first try scorer here. I'm going to go for Tom Dvorak as well. He's just going to make the big statement as well, and he's going to say himself, "I'm back, baby." I won't be surprised if it's going to be Latrell Mitchell. So it could be either of the Blues backline as well. It could be either maybe from a crossfield kick there from Gerard Lua there to Brian Tohor. So we'll just have to wait and see it as well. But I'm going to go for Tommy Turbo there as well. He's going to make the big statement as well in the series opening as well. So yeah, Tommy Turbo to score first. My halftime score here as well. I'm going to go for 24 points to 6. I reckon we're going to dominate as well. My man of the match there, I'm going to say it's going to be Nathan Cleary. I'm going to say my anytime try scorer there is going to be Latrell Mitchell. Because, he's going to have an absolute ball there with Josh Carter as well. And they're going to be absolutely just dancing around the Maroons there like it's absolutely just nothing. So, yeah. I'm going to say that Nathan Cleary is going to get 2 try assists as well. I'll say that Tedesco is also going to get a try assist there as well. Off for the first try scorer there as well for Tom Dvorak there. I'll say another anytime try scorer there. I'm going to say Brian Tohor there as well. I'm going to make a bold call. I reckon that Jerome Luai is going to get a crossfield kick there as well for Brian Tohor. The one they did there as well back in 2021 as well at North Queensland at Queensland Country Bank Stadium as well when we won there. I think about like 50 points to 6, I believe it was. So I think it was 50 points to 4, I believe. And I reckon we're going to win this game quite well, and I reckon we're going to win this game 30 plus. And I'm going to go for the Blues here. Very unbiased, of course. I just look at the team list here, and the Blues side is not as bad as what others think. So don't get over. Over alarmed. There's no favoritism in this time, which thank God. I mean, he still has Wright in there in the 18 man as well. So yeah, I mean, at least the starting one for to 17 is not like completely fucked as well. At least the back line there and the halves there as well is quite decent. The four pack there, is at least good enough there as well. But for the bench and for the 18 mana is my concern. So we'll see what happens. But I'm going to go for New South Wales to win in game one and by 30 plus. And I'm gonna go for a scoreline here for us to win here by I'll say I'll say maybe 12 points to 36. So yeah, actually no, I'll go with 44 points to 12. Yep, and that's my full-time score as well for game one, and that's going to conclude my State of Origin game one preview. If you guys have enjoyed this preview for State of Origin Ampol 2023 preview here, please give a like and subscribe to the channel as well for more loaded content that coming in the near future as well. And lads, I hope you guys enjoy this video as well. And yeah, as of always, take care, stay safe, and also and stay warm as well throughout this cold night as well. And yeah, this has been National Sports Lawyer here. Take care, and as of always, good night and peace, and go the Mighty Blues.
Coming in hot.